Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the last episode of the Outer Wilds DLC for real gameplay. Now, I know it already seemed like last episode was the last episode. Okay, no. The previous episode was the last episode, but you know, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do what I said about like saying goodbye to Gabbro and all that stuff, but I've given it some thought, and yes, I want to do that. I want to play with voice mod to give existence itself one final time. Oh! Right, I need to. Okay. Now, um, I gotta. Okay, now I basically wrote a really big, long text. Basically, like recapping, basically, like summing up everything that has happened in my gameplay and what my findings at the eye were. I might have missed a couple details, but the general idea is there. I'm gonna if it fits in the YouTube description, I'm gonna put it there. If it doesn't, I'll figure something out, like a freaking Google document or something. I don't know. So you guys understand why I where I'm really coming from. Because if I just sit here and read it out, we're gonna be here for 5 hours because it took me 5 hours to write that. There are witnesses to that statement, but basically, I feel like I'm a cosmic horror, and I don't think I'm really gonna stop feeling like that. But you guys remember how I technically explained how D4C is how I've been, traveling between. Uh, oh my god, it was not to be like, wait, where's the profile I'm currently at? um, that I technically transferred like my consciousness and like memories onto the other me's. Well, because they're not exactly aware of that, and I only really gave instructions to the second Gabbro as to what the frick to do once I come back. Well, once the bees from those dimensions come back, I want to give the remaining two Gabbros instructions, um, as well as, apologizing, I know, again, to Gabbro, or like the first Gabbro, so to speak. Cause, wait. Wait, guys, I might just be overthinking it, but what if this forest, is that Reback? Oh my god, that's Reback. Oh, that's a sleeping bag, never mind. I was about to be like, oh my god, what if this is literally the forest from the Eye of the Universe? But no. Our ship is not there. Wait, why is our ship there if that's Reback? Where are we in there? I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. I want to prepare. I want to basically because I've thought about it. You know, if it's myself, if another me possessed me and did like a really weird and oddly specific thing that only left evidence in my computer, I'd want that other me to like leave some sort of confirmation that that is what happened, because I'm just that insane enough that I'm able to arrive at the conclusion that that is what somehow happened. But I would want confirmation. So we're gonna give a rundown to the Gabbros, and then speak with the first Gabbro. Free of hatred. And it's gonna look so freaking it's gonna be so freaking humiliating, because I literally spent so freaking long being like, I don't even want to think about your existence. You're a lame excuse of a living being. I hate you. And I have to retract all of that. You know what? That's the hardest part of all of this. It's not going through the eye 24 times. It's saying sorry. Even though I'm somewhat right, but I know, I know. Good morning, Slate. You're not even good. You don't need prep for anything. Goodbye. Right. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. They. Alright, hopefully this doesn't take too long. Less than 2 hours. I give or take less than 2 hours, guys. But okay, now. Even though this is the last episode of the DLC series, this doesn't mean this is the last of me playing Outer Wild that you guys are gonna see. Come on, guys. It's not gonna be that easy to get rid of me. Like I explained many times before, I plan on playing voice mod. You know, like I feel like the final wrap up to all of this would be to like just play the game again. No cosmic experiment type levels of insanity, hopefully, and just go to the eye and let that actually be the ending, because as you guys have witnessed, I did not believe the eye was the end. And then I thought the eye was the solution, and you know, that ended up not being the case at all. So I might as well just make it actually be the end. Do what the game has been telling me to do since I first went into the eye without doing the DLC because I misinterpreted a photo. If only I had interpreted that photo correctly and I had not spent the loop looking at the satellite, and like instead I would have looked at the sun, maybe none of this would have happened. But you know what? You guys would not have gotten to see me being insane. And maybe you think that's a good thing, but I know that it's not. Hey, buddy. It was the first time, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yup. Yeah. Yup. 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 Uh, they don't cause our death, Gabbro, just so you know. Yup. Indeed it is. Okay, good thing you bring that up. Okay, Gabbro, I intend on keeping this brief, but this thing that you have mentioned about dying. Okay, everyone says you're insane enough to actually believe this, and I actually need you to be like that because right now, I'm not myself. Okay? Ignore all the stuff about like, oh, is it really like us if like it was our memories of things that never happened because our bodies blah blah blah. Ignore that stuff for a moment, okay? Yes, you're going to say that afterwards, and I know this because I come from another reality, okay? In this other reality, everything is exactly the same as this one. You're still the same, Hornfels is still the same, the solar system is still the same, presumably. I say presumably because I think I just parked my ship wrong a couple times, so don't worry about that. Actually, don't worry about that. It's fine. And in that first reality, I messed up. That glitch about the deep space satellite. That wasn't a glitch, you were right. It's another alien ship hiding out in our solar system. I did the mistake of not looking at it when I was supposed to, and I ended up misinterpreting a bunch of things that happened back in my original reality, so to speak. And because of that, I couldn't believe what was happening. There's this thing called the Eye of the Universe, which is a signal that the Nomai were following in order to reach this system. Um, I'm gonna let myself from the future tell you more about this, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell you. They're me, after all, just from another world. But what you need to know is that I had to borrow their body to do a couple of tests with this Eye of the Universe, okay? I had to test what would happen if I went there with after only speaking with one of the inhabitants of this alien species ship thing. And only with them, because this eye changes depending on your perception of the world. To put it simply, that's what happens. And I came back to tell you, to tell me if I let her ask you about this, because I left evidence of this happening in my computer, and I know my statue stuff happening. So, yeah. If I never even asked you about it, then you can just remember this as your first and probably only encounter with a being from another dimension. You still with me? Figures. Well, there's nothing else I can really tell you but to just explain to myself that another them possessed them to carry out a cosmic level test to try to save their own reality, but mine is beyond saving. I'm not sure if this one shares the same faith. And honestly, knowing how things are, it probably is. I'll let you figure out what that means, you know? It's... Trust me, it's for the best. You're the one that figures it out. And, hey, while I'm at it... if you ever feel like you ever come to the realization that, you're gonna be doing the same thing just all the time, try to, do something refreshing, you know? Break the monotony from the loops. Trust me, it does marvels for the mind, okay? Thanks. And also, if I ask later, no, I didn't, no, I was never rude to anybody or anything like that. You can trust me on that one. I've been mean enough in my original reality. I have to go now, Gabbro. Thanks for listening. Okay, see? Nice and brief. Now, should I let this loop end? This thing retaining information, even if the loop doesn't happen, is enough confirmation that the Ash Twin project will recall all types of information, even, outside of the loop. Okay, if the loop doesn't technically happen, the Ash Twin project will still remember it. And since Gabbro is connected to it, they'll remember this. Yeah. I'm gonna give myself more time in here. Yep. Alright, that's one done. One more to go. And then the big apology that I gonna butcher. Alright. I know you don't have anything to tell me about this, right? Yeah, you don't. I am recording, right? Just to be sure. I am, okay. Sorry if I suddenly become paranoid about recording or not. Did the amnesia finally get to me, or like, did I already forget the incident that led me to realize that, oh no, I wasn't recording? Okay, funny how the island always seems to be at the same spot. I thought the ocean was random. Huh. Cool. So does that mean a cyclone is gonna throw us up while we're here, or... Alright. Alright. Same speech as before. Same thing. Mostly, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna copy paste the same stuff. Should have written this out. Oh, darn it. It is. I know what you're talking about. Yep. Dude, it's shape of time. It is. Yup. Precisely. Trust me, that's basically it. We are, Gabbro. We are. Okay, good thing you've made this like distinction between the mind, the consciousness and body, because Gabbro, right now my consciousness, okay, I'm gonna sound really insane, but right now my consciousness does not belong to this body. I'm gonna start sounding like an eldritch cosmic abomination, and that's because I kind of am, but my consciousness comes from another reality. Where I became at least a bit obsessed, you could say so, with understanding this thing called the Eye of the Universe. It's this thing that's going rah! And the reason that Nomai arrived here. I'll let this body explain it to you once they figure it out by themselves, but what you need to know is that there's some information left on this body's computer that indicates that I was here. Since you're the only one that would even remember this information thanks to these Know My statues, I need you to tell them what happened if they ask. You know, if they come here and go, "Hey, Gabbro, I noticed that there's information on my computer that that I don't remember putting in there." I need you to tell them that it's because um, the consciousness of another. I do not like. Arr! I hate flying here. Oh, okay. Because I need you to tell them that the consciousness from another them coming from another reality took over their body to conduct a test. Like, really heavily connected to the information on the computer. If they ask for specifics, tell them that I needed to figure out how I needed to fine-tune how my understanding of the eye works, because depending on your perception of things, stuff at the eye changes, and I needed to understand that. So if they ask, just tell them that. I'm gonna let them, and maybe even you, figure out exactly what the specifics of the specifics are. And I really mean it. You know, in my reality, I sorta started acting like a jerk towards the Gabbro from that reality because I couldn't stand that they were just not doing anything while I was trying to do everything. I don't know if this body will also get irritated towards you because of that, but if it does, ask if you can accompany them to an adventure or something. Or propose something yourself. I'm sure you have more ideas in that head that the people on Timber Hearth give you credit for, you know? Your quantum theories are correct, by the way. So that should be an indicator that you're actually not all that far gone, you know? I hope this has all made sense. If you have any questions, unfortunately, I will not be returning to answer them. Do you have any questions right now? Classic Gabbro. Wait, I just told you this. Right. Well, if this body asks why I'm not returning, it's cause, well, I don't want to hijack their body, that's all. I wouldn't exactly appreciate it if someone did that to me, so I won't be returning. Cool? Alright. This body will see you around, Gabbro. Let's go. Alright, just one more. Okay, this is going much better than I thought it would be. Okay. Alright. I did notice the volume got a bit louder. Oh jeez, how long has it been since I've... Oh my god, I'm gonna actually return to my body! Man, the stuff I say! Now yes, I'll only be speaking to Gabbro because they're... I already said my goodbyes to everybody. before leaving to the second world. I already said goodbye to everyone, so I only need to tell stuff to Gabbro. Okay, I can do this. Even Soledum is with me. The forces are with me. I can do this. I hope the instructions for the first Gabbro I saw today were clear enough. They're they're somewhat smart. They can figure it out. Okay, why am I starting to feel uneasy? This isn't a good sign. Alright, just stay calm. I literally just did this. Alright, I can do this. Just go apologize to the guy you've been a big of a jerk to. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. They probably don't even, like, actually resent me or anything, right? Is this a bad idea? Too late. I've done many bad things. This can't be any worse. Okay. Hey. It's me again. It is. Hey, hey, do you still? I know what I said. I know I said I would never be coming back here, and I know I've said many things, but okay, okay, I can do this. Okay, so I did it. Okay, I did what I said I was gonna do. I went into 3 other realities. The tests that I said I would do. And I didn't find anything. There's nothing that can save us. I can't save us. I can't save you. I can't save the village. I can't save anyone. Not from the sun. Not from the death of the universe. I can't do it. As you might have already, I suppose, inferred from my statement about leaving to other realities, I have what I guess you could call interdimensional abilities. You know, technically I've always had them. But, you know, I didn't really acknowledge them until what happened. And I figured that if I had them, I would use them to really get to the bottom of things. And I did. I now know how the eye works. I don't think you actually want to hear about that, though. Because even if it's supposed to be, like, the epitome of quantum things, its behavior is actually not nearly as quantum as you might think. The objects there don't behave according to quantum rules really at all, for the most part. And my theory about perception altering it only works really if I've spoken to Solenum or Golden. I can't recall if I have told you about them, but Solenum is the last Nomai from her clan. Technically, she's stranded on the quantum moon. And Golden is the reason why her clan got even stranded in the first place. Long time ago, the eye started emitting a signal for some reason. I'm disappointed that I didn't get to the bottom of that, but the signal called them over. Called the Duolingo dear people over, as I called to them, as I referred to them rather. And I would... Thank you. And I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to speak when I'm floating, thank you. They arrived here, following that signal. But they saw a vision of sorts that showed them that the eye would destroy everything if they reached it, so they blocked the signal. One of them, however, decided to unlock it, and they got eternally put in jail for it. My theory as to why they even did it is because they crossed the eye before. And they reincarnate into this new world. They don't remember everything, but some part of them carried onto this new world and told them to unlock the eye, because if no one crossed the eye anymore, then this universe would just die and nothing would come out of it. They knew that if they crossed the eye, a new world would be created. That's what I've been sort of doing. Crossing the eye and creating basically the same world over and over again. Not entirely sure if I've actually created, let me check now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, minus 24. I don't know if I've created the same world 13 times. Well, 12. 11. Minus counting that first time that I went through that I didn't really count because I didn't believe it was happening. That's not relevant for this. What counts here is that I have a theory that both Golden and Solenum crossed the eye of the universe in previous worlds. They're reincarnated here. And they only get to reincarnate in the new world if I know them. Their involvement in me reaching the eye is even displayed on the new world itself. It's actually really like poetic and stuff. I not sure if you would like appreciate that kind of stuff from a like cosmic being or whatever, but in the new world we reincarnate as praying mantis people. Or bug people, because I'm not sure if we know what a praying mantis is. But reincarnate as bug people. The reason we turned out so messed up is because the eye takes us, Hardians, and the Nomai into consideration as one. Because it was only thanks to the Nomai that I was able to reach the eye. Like, it was thanks to a literal Nomai ship that I was able to reach the eye. It was only thanks to the Ashman project that I was able to like learn enough to get into that ship in the first place. So the AI acknowledged that and made us into one. These duolingo deer people, however, are counted as a separate species because yes, they were important for the Nomai arriving here and therefore me reaching the eye, but their involvement in me getting there directly is not as direct. But they reincarnate into the new world and their stand-in species looks more similar to how they do in this world, which is why I believe that Golden crossed the eye right before us, and is the reason this world exists. Usually I'm not the one for like poetic stuff, but that is so deep, like they are the reason we are here specifically right now. And they're also the reason I got to reach the eye. And surprisingly, in the new world, it's only thanks to them that the structures where our future selves sorta live in have light. They literally shine the way through. Oh god! They show the way through. And whoa! That was a probe cannon! Hello? I'd like to. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Back to what I was saying. They're literally the light in the world or whatever. And it's only thanks to the Nomai that I got there. So in that new world, only after I speak to Solanum, the bug people go to the surface. My leading theory, and really only one, is that usually they just live underground. But it's thanks to the Nomai being like mixed into the mix that they emerge to the surface. Sorry for that. I'm pretty sure they're the stand-in for Heartians because they display our behavior of gathering around a campfire and roasting marshmallows. I'm not sure what their behavior is underground otherwise. Probably the same, but it's only thanks to the Nomai being in the mix that they go to the surface. And it's although only thanks to the Nomai that the Duolingo deer people also reach the surface. If I only speak with Golden, the structure will light up, which indicates that our species coexist, but we remain underground. You can probably make a beautiful poem about this or whatever, but that's ultimately what I ended up learning from the eye. And, well, the reason I'm even telling you about this is because, while I was in that other world, I spoke to the Gabbro from that world, and because it was the beginning of the time loops when I got there, well, I've already insulted you enough times for this to not sound like that big of an insult, but they didn't feel like you. Well, the you I insulted and said that I would rather not even acknowledge their existence. They were saying different things to me. They were trying to figure out what was going on with the loops. And they were like, well, I don't know how else to put it, but they were more alive. Now, I can't exactly blame you for any of this. You know, you didn't ask to be put in this position. And even though I just want to like really rub it in how despite this like opportunity that we had, you're not doing anything with it and blah blah blah. That's not the point. The point is that Gabbro made me realize that you why is this hard now? That you weren't always just like laying here not doing anything. Oh, I mean, yeah, but like they made me will rather like remember rather that you have a mind of your own. You have thoughts and like I guess feelings or whatever. I'm doing such a bad job at this. I'm sorry. Wait. I know you probably don't even care about this since you never really took my insults seriously. You know, at least on my end, I think that deep down, like, you knew why I was feeling like I was, you know? You understand completely what it's like to just be trapped, dying over and over and, like, not really being able to do anything. And, well, I should have really thought about it sooner, but you don't have any realistic means of doing much. I mean, I'm the first one to have a know my translator. And like, well, speaking to a version of you that was in the beginning of the situation, just like how gosh, this gravity is not helping. Oh, Jesus, the sun. You know, because that Gabbro hadn't done anything wrong, so to speak, I, I didn't have a reason to hate them. And that made me realize that I shouldn't hate you either. Because hating you just felt bad. I just felt angry, upset, frustrated, all the bad stuff, you know? And I couldn't do anything really about it. Because I was just fed up with, like, not being able to do anything about dying and stuff. Jesus, 50% already? Wait, I'll be right. Wait, you have that stuff right here, don't you? Oh, it's on the. I'll be right back. I just want to not die in outer space. Why did you have to put your fuel just so far away from where you actually are, though? Ugh! Seriously, I mean, they don't use any fuel. Oh, hey, that alone is confirmation that all of us have jetpacks. You know, why would the others have fuel with them if they didn't have a jetpack? No idea where they are, though. I see no jetpack here, and they're certainly not wearing one right now, but whatever. Hurry up. Walk faster! Okay, back to where I was. Was I okay? So, like, because that one didn't, I couldn't hate them. Then okay, right. I realized that, well, not hating you is great because like just hating you just it feels bad, and I don't like feeling bad. And not hating you doesn't feel bad. And I like that. I like not hating you. I remember that at one point you were literally the same person. But all it took was just a really, really long amount of time and a lot of frustration for me to forget that there is or there should not be any reason for me to hate you. And you know, now and then after when I when if and when I if I why do I get stuck saying ah okay when I realized that there was no more that like you know all of this stuff is really only coming from my end. You don't care. You don't care about me hating you. Not because you don't care about anything, but because you know where I'm coming from. You understand. Well, to a degree, you still didn't offer your help on anything still, but that's not the point. I think that you do. That I needed some way of sort of coping with the fact that I can't do anything about anyone. I'm not gonna pretend I just came here and said I don't like you and left. I said really bad things about you. And I don't well since you never really took any of it like seriously, I guess I shouldn't be doing anything to like make up for it. And honestly, I don't even know what I'd be able to do for you to make up for it. Um. Wait a second. Why do you keep the? Your campfire and the fuel is up there, but the marshmallows are here. You know, I don't think I'll ever really wrap my head around like fully understanding you. But you know what? That's fine. I don't have to understand everything. Everything, you know? Okay, I did just go on a quest to understand what could be considered the culmination of everything. But, you know, that thing cannot recreate. That thing doesn't have a mind, so to speak. It doesn't think. It's not you. Okay? It's not you. What I guess I mean to say, I am really bad at this. I'm sorry. It's exactly that. I'm sorry. I said mean things to you. And, well, wished really horrible things upon you. And insulted you. And tried to get dirt all over your suit. And I tried to get rid of your hammock. But, you know, I emphasis on tried. I didn't actually achieve any of that because I can't do that. I'm not built for that. I don't think I'm exactly built to hate. Okay, well there is an exception. Those owl guys definitely deserve it. Like, come on. They could have definitely been nicer about me, like asking me to leave or whatever, not just get out of here. Like they could have definitely not done that, but whatever. They're different though. They're not my friends. Gabbro, You never stopped seeing me as a friend. Despite all the horrible things I said to you. And despite everything I did, you never stopped considering me a friend. And that makes me feel guilty of this, you know? I did so many bad things to you, and you still see me as a friend. I might come back next week to continue this, cause yeah, but you never stopped seeing me as a friend. Even if I did, and I wished you stopped existing and all, you never stopped seeing me as a friend, you know? I I'm ready to also do that, you know? To start seeing you as a friend as well. Is it okay with you if I do that? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Is that fine with you? Time buddy? Things are gonna be fine now. Aren't they? I think with you by my side, they will. You know, I'm glad at least I get to share these moments with you because... Darn it. You know what? That went better than I thought it would. Ugh, so many tears on my face. Sorry if I hit the microphone, guys. Trying to get all the water off my face because it makes my glasses slip off, and that's not nice because I want to see. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. I can't remember if you have, so let's take it as a no. Whoa. Whoa! Gabbro! I went through the eye 24 times for these tests! How did... You know... Maybe reality itself decided that we should, like, still be friends, you know? That might be a sign. Hey, wait, when you're... Remember what I said about, like, how I said a bunch of, like, bad things to you for no reason? I had forgotten you did have a goal to... Oh my god, I'm a monster. Ay, hola. Gracias. Bye. Los que ya nos comimos hoy. Ok. Ajá. Ok. Bye. Sorry guys, that was my mom. Where was I? Right! Right. Oh my god, I'm a monster. I had forgotten about this! Wait a second! If you want to be done exploring, then why don't you... Okay, never mind! You want to be done exploring? Then why don't you get your butt over to your ship and do exactly that, huh? You want to make more quantum art? Well, okay, I see the problem with that second one. You can't really do anything that's gonna, like, last. But you could definitely be out there exploring. Like, I don't care your ship is in the middle of the ocean. If you actually wanted to do it, you would do it. See, I was right! Okay, that doesn't mean I'm still gonna... That doesn't mean I'm gonna go hate on you. You probably just... Uh... Um... Wait, don't you go try to get your chip for... Tell me why, Gabbro. Tell me why I shouldn't just completely try to get dirt on your suit again, huh? Yes, hello. Yes, Gabbro, I already told you. So, you know, sometimes it feels like you have dementia. Oh my god, do you have dementia? Guys, am I just being bullying a guy with dementia? Oh my god, that's not nice of me. Oh no. Yes. Gabbro. 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 Gabbro, did you... Okay, that whole thing I did about, like, I realized I should no longer hate you because it's wrong and blah 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 thing. I still stand by that, you know? I want us to be friends, you know? Well, I know from your end we've always been friends, but like I wanted to like make up for it like on my end. Why don't you do stuff like this? You tell me that you want to do something and then you don't do it. Why? I get what everyone says, like, Gabbro is Gabbro, you know, you're a bit confusing. But you know what? That's fine. I am really confusing. So you know what? Let's be confusing together. Confusing, the confusing duo. I come up with really crazy schizophrenic theories, and you have conflicting motivations. But you know what? That's fine. Not everyone can be perfect. Okay. Obviously, I'm far from perfect. And so are you, buddy. But that doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that, like, we are better than the others or that the others are better than us. We are confusing individuals. And you know what? At the end of the day, that's fine. You would probably have caused me so many less issues if you weren't like this, or to like everyone actually. Uh, but if you hadn't caused issues, I would not have like gotten this far, you know? If you had found out about the Duolingo Deer people when Hornfels asked you to like investigate, uh I would have done less stuff and I would have not gotten jump scared. But I would have missed out on so many fun moments as well, you know? Oh, wait until you hear about this. So they have these slide reels, right? And I put them in like the projector. And I just played music and made them dance to the music, and like also like I'd sing on top of the music to make it seem like they were singing. You know, that was fun. I'm glad your way of being lets you that happening, you know? If that hadn't happened, then my life would have been really, really boring. So I said this to the second Gabbro, but I'll say to you as well, thank you. You, out of all people, technically made me go through like a freaking entire like, I don't know, like freaking like character development or freaking I don't know what this counts as. And I know it was really just me being insane and schizophrenic and making up things that may or may not actually be true, as we have just seen. But that's fine. Things happen for a reason. So yeah, I wanted to say sorry and like let you know that I was no longer feeling angry and like all towards you. Because you know with this whole mess, I've realized that I've gone through like very extreme lengths to hold on to something that's been telling me to let go since the beginning. But you know, I'm not ready to let go just yet. I'm gonna have to do something that, well, I'm gonna leave it up to you if you think it's a good thing or not. What I mentioned about my like extra dimensional abilities! You know, I found that by using them, I can make, well, I can hear how everyone sounds. I know you already probably sound like something, but I just can't hear it for some reason. And I want to be able to hear it. To do that, though, I'm gonna have to go. Not through the eye, like I did last time. I'm not exactly sure what happens when I leave. Like, yes, you technically, I guess, stop existing. But unless I pull out the core, the Ashton Project will still revive you. And you know, I won't be doing anything anymore. But I know you probably won't. But I want to think that after I'm gone, you're actually gonna get to do what you want to do. Finish exploring. I know that quantum art part can't exactly be done because the sun will keep blowing it up. But you know what else I want to believe? That you find out the eye by yourself. It's the epitome of quantum garbage. How would you not want to go there? And I already explained to you how it works, but you have a way different thing of, like, a different way of, you have a different way of seeing things. There's probably something that you're gonna see there that I never will. And, like, who knows? Maybe you can do something with that. I'm gonna sound a little, again, like, interdimensional horror, but I'm gonna be leaving this body. I'm not sure that if after I leave it, it's gonna still, like, function like it's usually been supposed to be doing. But if I just start just laying there and not doing anything, and I just remain like that, well, I think you'll get an idea of what it felt like being me and being around you. Gosh, I had to make things disturbing, didn't I? You know, before the whole time loop garbage started happening, I was still alive. I still did things, so maybe I'll just keep doing exactly that. More likely than not, I will. So, don't think that laying there motionless, not doing anything scenario is the more likely to happen scenario. Just go on your own adventures. Maybe figure out some bizarre loophole I'm overlooking. And make some quantum art. Who knows, maybe it will stick. I don't have anything else to say to you, I think. Well, let's see. I'm sorry. I want to be friends with you. Go follow your dreams or whatever. Um, yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah. Um, I'm glad that you never stopped thinking about me as a friend. And I hope you're glad that now I see you as a friend too again. I remember something! Wait, I wanted to before I there's a song, you know, that I realized I remembered that wait. Okay. Okay. Uh don't make fun of me for this one, okay? I just figured that like well, I did this whole thing where I like wrote down a bunch of songs that I wanted to like listen while I was like doing this whole thing, and I like one came up to mind that kind of like fit like your situation with my situation, but then I was like, I hate Gabbro. I don't want to yeah 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 yeah. But now that I don't hate you anymore, I can actually like put it on. Okay? Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay. All right. Wow, does pausing the game always make it like smooth? Okay, please, no ads, no ads. Okay, shh, 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 shh. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. Whoops. I. How do I turn this around? Are these trees real? Wait, what if I stand here? Sorry. Oh my god, that turned out so well. Okay. Okay, I think that was it. Well, ooh, a cyclone's coming. I wanna do that thing where like I fly right next to you, and the camera takes like photos of that. Right, it's the first time I do this with you. I did this with the second Gabbro because I realized I didn't hate them, and I'm like, I want to spend as much time with them as I can before I start hating them again, because it's only a matter of time until that starts happening again, right? Except, well, I know, see, it's the case that no. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, I'm back with you. And I don't hate you. You know, I was so scared that I was gonna start hating you again. Because whatever, like, made me stop hating you would, like, go away. Like, I seriously thought for, like, a hot second that, like, that other Gabbro had, like, hypnotized me or something weird like that. That's why I didn't hate them, but, like, I think it's because, like, I didn't hate them. I hated not doing anything. You know? Hey, since I'm actually now done saying what I wanted to say about you, like, hey, I'm sorry, let's be friends, I'm glad we're always friends, let's be friends forever. There's actually nothing left for me to do here, so I'm gonna die this loop with you. And I'm gonna leave it up to reality itself to decide what happens with us. Sounds good to you? Hope it does. Oh, here it comes. I always get cut off mid-sentence. You know what? I don't think that could have gone any better. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the Outer Wilds DLC for real gameplay. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me until the end. And yeah, let's get on this tower for one last time and just look at this beautiful village we live in. And that soon enough, we're going to be able to listen to voices of. What should I call that series? Like just Outer Wilds voice mod for real? Outer Wilds Voices of the Void. Wait, no, that's another game that I can't name it that. You know what? Ah, there's an ad. You know what? I'm gonna sing because I said I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I'll see skies of blue In clouds of white, the bright, blessed days don't say goodnight. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, of also all the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah. Wait, I should do another. Wait, guys. Here comes the sun, doo 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 doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright, little darling. It's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Little darling, their smiles are turning to their faces. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Little darling, I feel as ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. It's on the sun. Doo 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 doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. It's alright. Man, I don't think I've ever seen a full sunrise here. Wait, what's another one? Oh, yeah! Wait, wait, wait. I don't care how many times I need to play this song. I like it. And like, it sounds like how I feel, okay? Look, I'm at peace. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of, dream once in a lullaby. I somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star, but where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh, why can't well, I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, whoops. Well, I see skies so blue, and I see clouds so white, and the brightness of day. I like the dark, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They really saying, I I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. World. Someday I'll wish upon a star. Wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dare to, why, oh, why can't I? I. Ooh. Ooh. What's another one? Again, this one again, this one again. Let me. Ads, get out of here! Get out of here! The raindrops are falling on my head. And just like a guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Oh, those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I say that I don't like the way he gets things done. I don't. What's the blowing up? Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blue station to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. The raindrops are keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. The raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. Whee! Spin, 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 spin. Spinny jump. Wow! Look at all the planets at the same time. Wow! Maybe I'll make this a thumbnail, I'm gonna put Gabbro like on the corner, like on the lower left, and like right next to Giant Steep. Oh my god, this is so cinematic, guys. Oh my god. This is the reward for going through all of that stuff. Oh, wait. Alright. No, 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 this is too sad. This one is better. This one's more like... Yeah. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in the hour of darkness, she's standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Speak, whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. Or maybe this one. And then the broken-hearted people living in the world agree. There will be an answer. Let it be. When they have parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer. Let it be. 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 There will be an answer. Let it be. 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 Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. Whoa. Y'all should take at least one loop and look the sky. Watch this! This is so beautiful! Yeah, I might actually might make the thumbnail just like a compilation of like the most beautiful moments of the sky because this looks so cinematic, guys. Oh my! Let it be! Let it be! Let it be! Let it be! Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. And then the night is cloudy. There is still a light that shines of me. Shine on till tomorrow. Let it be. Then I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Gabbro comes to me. Speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Yay! Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. Yeah! Oh my god, are they gonna align? Guys, this is seriously so beautiful. Okay, wait. Let me... Wait, guys. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Wait, I think I got it. I think I got it. Alright, here we go. Yes, this turned into the karaoke session. What can I say? I'm not gonna stop doing this just because I'm in voice mode, by the way, guys. It's just that the moment just feels right, you know? This is literally the moment for this song. Nah, hey now. Oh, that's what it says. Hey now. Oh. Didn't know what time it was. The lights were low. Oh. I leaned back on my radio. Oh. Some cat was laying down some rock and roll. Got a lot of soul. He said, "What the heck?" Then the sounds on the scene to fade. Came back like a slow voice on a wave of fade. There was no DJ. That was hazy cosmic jive. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'll blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it. Let the children use it. And all the children bouquet. Had to phone someone, so I picked on you. Ooh, ooh. That's so loud. So you heard him too. Ooh, ooh. So that's the TV we may pick up on channel 2. What was the second frequency? Oh. Look at the window, I can see his light. If we can sparkle, he may land tonight. I don't tell your papa, or he'll get us locked up in fright. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'll blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it. Let the children use it. You know, the children boogie. Starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'll blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it. Let the children use it. And all the children boogie. La 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 All right. Shh. Yeah, this is one. This one also like morning. Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in a play. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey, running down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly on the city, on the streets where once was pity. Mr. Blue Sky is living here today. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. So long, where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. So long, where did we go wrong? Oh, that looks so. Woo! I'm saving that for the thumbnail, definitely. I think I gotta like take like the most peak moments and put it all together. Hey, you with a pretty face. Welcome to the human race. A celebration, Mr. Blue Sky's up there waiting. And today is the day we waited for. Ah, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. So long, where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky. Mr. Blue Sky. Mr. Blue, you did it right. But soon comes Mr. Knight, creeping over. Now his hand is on your shoulder. Never mind. I'll remember you this way, Mr. Blue Sky. Please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. So long, where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Oh, 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 I hear that the sun will soon blow up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to be with you. We're gonna see each other really soon. This isn't goodbye, this is farewell. Thank you so much for watching again till the end. And let's just see what the future holds for us. Yeah. I didn't plan it, by the way, but the songs fit really well with everything, so I can't complain.